Greg, whose time is 5 to 7 minutes. Josh Levine, 5 to 7. Tom Peel, 4 to 6. And Rebecca Nerney, 6 to 8. Now I would like to introduce our first speaker, Greg Kajkowski.
Koslowski.
Did I say right? He's going to share a personal story and hopes you'll enjoy the way he uses his body to help express himself. Many of you actually saw a part of his story. Listen closely and see if you can tell when. Okay, Greg. Please tell us about your journey from toothache to fractured jaw and back again.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And thank you, Deborah, for the introduction. Let me tell you a story about as I think back about my health adventure. It started one Friday last fall. It was early October. I called my mom to say I had a toothache. We agreed that I should take some ibuprofen, and we talked on Saturday when I visited them when we watched the USC football game. On Saturday, I still hurt. I watched the game, holding an ice pack to my jaw, but by the end, I still had no relief. On Sunday at 8 a.m., my dad took me to the urgent care dentist. That dentist lanced and drained the infection and gave me antibiotics and pain tablets and told me to go see an oral surgeon on Monday. But you guessed it, I still had no relief. And then we remembered, wait, Special Olympic had a healthy athlete program. So we got busy, sent Dustin and Plunkett an email asking for help. Dustin and his team got back with a prompt response that included a list of a medical group that will help people with disability. It became the first step in helping to save my life. I brought the list to share with you today so you can take one and keep it for an emergency use. Yes, without this list, I may not be here to give this talk today. The resource that we picked was a resource that we picked was the dental care at Rancho Los Amigos Center in Downey. My appointment was 2 weeks after I complained about my pain. Yes, this pain was not, you see, the pain was not an actual toothache, but rather in my gum area, where a molar had been removed about 4 months ago. Rancho Los Amigos team treated me with great respect, and the dentist poked his finger into the painful and infected area. He had felt something that no one had not noticed before. After taking the mini scans, the doctor said he has a broken jaw, but we still don't know why. So that explains the pain. Then the doctor says, Mr. Kozlowski, get ready to an emergency room immediately. My mom called ahead to the emergency room and learned a good time to get me to St. Mary's Hospital in Long Beach. Would be 4 a.m. when they are least crowded. When we got there, they immediately took CAT scan. In the emergency room, doctors said, "Yep, you have a fractured jaw." Then they admit me to a room. And by 6 p.m., I was in surgery. So 3 hours later, my new favorite and maxillofacial surgeon, Dr. Tony Chi, came out to talk to my parents. Number one, he explained that he had to clean out a badly infected area underneath the gum where a molar had been removed back in May. It was that bacteria that caused the jaw to fracture. Second, he had to insert Post-it and fixators into my jaw to break to it. We still can't figure out why. I had not felt the pain until early October. This bacteria is called osteomyelitis. And each year in the whole United States, only 2 out of 10,000 people get this serious infection. Guess that makes me a very rare person. Overall, I stayed 5 days in the hospital, 2 months at my parents' house until I was considered healed. I had to get well at my parents' home because I needed help preparing meals, bathing, dressing well, and just a lot of things. You see, I also was hooked up to a 24-hour IV bag with strong antibiotics. My mom had to learn to change it, along with tubing that is connected to a portable pump, and also I had it in my fanny pack. Yeah, I still have a little scar that where the PICC line was inserted. My real close friend Ed learned how to change my medicine as well. That is a good friend. Of course, he learned it just so he can tease me. He had surgery once. While he was in the hospital, he had an IV pulled out of his arm, squirting blood real hard. So if he saw me turn in the corner with my IV tube, as a reminder to slow down, he called it squirt, squirt, squirt. During the time I was recuperating from October through December, I could not do my normal volunteer activities. But I got to go to a Special Olympic Christmas party and a Halloween party where people were really surprised because they thought my hardware was part of my Phantom of the Opera costume. That's in there, down there too. So to end my story today, to end my story today, I am grateful that, number one, Special Olympics gave me a healthy athlete referral. 2, Dr. Chi fixed my jaw. And 3, my family and friends helped me through this life-threatening experience. I hope you enjoy hearing about my journey from toothache, fractured jaw, and back again.